What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the second Big Sky, Montana international update. It's about 9:50 p.m. and the airport is in total chaos, and I will go over that as I explain. Starting over here at Terminal A, we have Gate A1 at Delta Airlines A321. He's just getting baggage and fuel all loaded up. Pretty typical, but he's going to be headed out to Los Angeles. It's new. Last time he flew out to Hartsfield-Jackson, they're not doing that today because there's some issues down there, and they also just flew that route already today, so there's no need to fly it again. And there's a seasonal summer or winter time route coming for LAX, so we'll see a lot of seasonal routes starting to pop up. Okay, Gate A2. So I'm going to go over that now. So long story short, a Spirit A320neo was taxiing on the runway, on the taxiway, and both engines just tripped out, I guess, and both of the engines caught on fire, and that is causing an evacuation of the plane. Full police response, and the fire department. Everyone is responding to that because it's a pretty big deal. So it does cause a lot of issues for the airport on this side of the tarmac. But bringing us to this 717, he was originally taxiing that way, and due to the accident, they're pushing him back just to hold. And yeah, I mean, that's all they're doing. They're just going to push him back. He's going to sit there, he'll hold, and then he'll start up and taxi on his own when it's time to taxi out. Not a very orthodox thing to do, but you got to do what you got to do at a crazy airport with big issues going on. Delta 701, operated by Endeavor. Pretty usual. We see this plane here. He will be just making a quick little flight out to Detroit, DTW. Yeah, nothing too crazy at all. Yeah. And if I didn't say where the 717's going, it's going to Minneapolis, because I don't think I said that. But, yeah, I'll go over the Spirit a little bit more and what really happened when we get there. But we have a Breeze E190. Pretty standard plane at the airport at this point, but he's doing West Coast routes now. So he's making a turn from San Diego. He's going to head back out to San Diego at about 11 p.m. tonight. It's a red-eye, pretty early flight, but he's getting all catered up, and people are just, I think they're doing a crew change on that flight. A United 757, pretty typical over here, but he's not doing much. He's just getting, passengers, crew. They're just loading up a bunch of passengers because that is a flight that is going out to Houston Intercontinental. You're also probably noticing that the Saab 340 for WestJet is gone. Well, he is held up over here. He's waiting to taxi, but unfortunately, he can't taxi, so he's probably going to have to pull off either into there or into the cargo area. Anyways, more on this Spirit. So it has about 136 souls on board, including the pilots and the staff. What happened was they reported issues midair. They said a compressor stall was imminent. It didn't happen. Nothing really happened. They thought they landed okay, and then they were taxiing, and the plane just shut down and pretty much just stopped doing everything it was doing, which is not good. Not good at all. So we have some ambulances over there for anybody that got hurt. We got two ARFFs, 2 standard fire engines, and 4 police cars and a airport crew helping them out. So over here by the cargo complex, it is now being used as a staging area or de-icing area. The reason they're de-icing, they are expecting temperatures of 29 degrees tonight, and they do not want a FedEx plane taking off and to get not de-iced. So he's just getting de-iced before departing for Indianapolis, Indiana. Pretty basic. Okay, back here we got the Q400, everyone's favorite plane in the Washington Huskies livery. He's not really doing much tonight. He's just going to be operating on a standard Boise, Idaho route, which is not really much, so we'll see what happens. But he's also delayed. He's just sitting there idle, or engines off, with the APU running and the GPU, ground power unit, and stuff. Anyways, over here, Alaska Airways, E175, he was going to get pushed back. He's delayed about an hour. Supposed to go out to Seattle, Tacoma. Not a very uncommon route for this plane, but he's going to be headed out to SeaTac later tonight at some point. When? Who knows? We'll see. More on this terminal. The JetBlue. Normally the JetBlue's over there at Terminal C. But today there was an issue. There's some maintenance going on that jet bridge, and they could not get him over there. So they said, okay, we're going to move this A220 that came in from Boston. Oh, just had to say that. He came in from Boston, but he's going to be parked at Bravo 6, B6. And that's just where he's going to park for a bit. It should be a pretty short-lived stay, but he's getting baggage, well, whatever he's loading there, I don't really know, but he's getting some baggage, and he's going to be departing on time because this side of the airport is running perfectly smooth. Air Canada, hold on, let me zoom in, just gotta regain my balance. Okay, Air Canada CRJ 900, not really doing much, just on a standard route, except now he's going out to Edmonton. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it came in from Vancouver, gonna go out to Edmonton. New route, seasonal, something like that. I don't know what there's to do in Edmonton, but I think WestJet might be opening that route in 2 weeks or a week or so we'll see what happens. So over here, we have yet to discover if these fighter jets are going to be given a new wing or not, but they have been pulled from the 522nd designation, and they have been based out of Malmstrom Air Force Base. That is only a temporary fix until they get a new base for them. So we'll honestly see what happens, but they're just parked here. There's 3 F-22s. They look pretty gorgeous over there, if you ask me, at the military facility. I need to get some fencing for that, but yeah. Okay. KC-135, we love it. Flew in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because he's stationed out of Pittsburgh, the 171st. And the reason he flew, well, yes, he is stationed here. He flew there just because he had to do a crew change and pick up some new Air National Guardmen. So he did that. Terminal C, we've got the ATC tower, which needs an upgrade pretty badly. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. We have a 777-200ER being chartered out, currently chartered for the Denver Broncos. It's unfortunate, isn't it? He is going to fly out to Denver, but since this plane has been parked in Big Sky for quite some time, they're going to fly that out tomorrow morning, but he's getting loaded with crew and all that stuff because they do need to have crew on board that plane, regardless of if it's a charter or not. Empty gate over here, but the E145 just left. We'll go to him in a second, but the ERJ 175 has not left. He is going to be headed out to none other than the gorgeous Chicago O'Hare International Airport. A new route, seasonal. Probably not seasonal. Probably going to last for a little while, so we'll see. He came in from Dallas, and he's going to be obviously going to O'Hare now. And, yeah. Oh boy, Southwest 737-800. The only plane that flies here is the Freedom 1 livery. And he's going to be headed out to Chicago Midway. He came in from, oh boy, Dallas Love Field Airport in Dallas, Texas. Last, but certainly not least, the small but mighty ERJ 145. He's operating a very strange route today, not something we normally see. He went to Milwaukee. We don't know why he went to Milwaukee. He's going to Milwaukee, and he flew in from Milwaukee. We don't really know. The airport doesn't have much information. All we know is that plane's coming in from Milwaukee. We don't know if it's chartered out right now. We don't know if it's actually flying under the American name right now. We'll see. Well, we don't know, but that plane will not be taken off service at the airport. It's still going to be a serviceable plane. The routes will be flown on, but we just don't know what's going on with the plane right now. It's coming in from Milwaukee, unless that's a new route they're doing, which is a very, it's possible, but we'll see. There's lots to be seen. Okay, folks, that's pretty much it, except for the empty house fire department over there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the airport. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any suggestions, comments, questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will answer them eventually. Thanks, guys.